All right, man. Let's talk about Kyrie. Now, apparently Nike has last time I checked suspended a partnership with Kyrie Irving. A lot of people saying he's done in Brooklyn. He may not play again. There's fake rumors going around that um that he retired and all this type of stuff. So, you take this thing, you got to make sure your cash flow right, not just your money. You got to make sure you making money from other different avenues and stuff of that nature. So, I see that this says Kyrie Irving suspension. Jaylen Brown says the NBA PA that union has issued with requirements for issues with requirements for Nets guard reinstatement. So, you hear they got issues with that, but that's their job. They actually do their job. So we all knew the Nike and Kyrie relationship was coming to an end last year. We ain't on the court, so it's hard to market and sell the shoe, even though he got one of the more popular shoes out there, him and KD. LeBron sit there and threw him under the bus. When LeBron threw him under the bus, they started digging up LeBron, being at like the Jew church or whatever, and all that type of stuff, and pictures with him holding hands with Jews at a table, and all that type of stuff. So, like I said, when you take a stand like that and I ain't do nothing, you stand on that. Like I ain't apologizing. You stand on it. But when you take a stand like this, you got to understand, you got to have support. You hear they say, they say an old girl that I forget her name, the African chick. There's a couple of them on WNBA. Sat there and they bashed Kyrie Irving, old girl, on ESPN and all that. My thing is, didn't he pay y'all salaries for the WNBA players that opted out? Like I said before, the one thing I regret, how I say this, man, on a daily basis, is helping people. Damn, why help this man? Why get him to do this? Why do this and that? And they don't be trying to help you neither. That's one thing I say that I would say, bro. That's one thing that I don't regret nothing really else in my life. Shit, you make mistakes, whatever. A lot of people be regretting because they, I used to do this and that. Sometimes your stomach rumbling, you ain't got no other choice. You gotta do what you gotta do. And that's something that most lawyers and judges don't know shit about. They don't know nothing about. They don't know nothing about. You gotta make a choice to survive. But check out the NBA playlist, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. So, people should stop buying Nikes if you feel that way. People should start watching the NBA games if you feel that way. Hit them in their pockets. But when you make a stance like this, you got to have a unified front. Now, not only amongst the NBA players, but amongst the black community. Because what else community gonna sit there and support you? Support your cause. We all gotta be on code for this. No betting on the games. Stop all that cash flow. He'll be back in there, but we can't forget. We can't forget what worked. Like I said, he shared the movie, and the movie's still up on Amazon. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like he sat there. Now, if he says some crazy wild shit, that's just, purely like some off the wall type of stuff, then okay, I get it. I get it. But sharing a movie for mythology, I don't know. Everything regarding religion is mythology. You got, quote unquote, you got the Bible, and you got like, a lot of different interpretations of the Bible. Some people believe Jesus was just a prophet. Some people think Jesus was the Son of God. You know what I'm saying? So you got to understand that a lot of all this is mythology. It's nothing that you can prove. A lot of this you can't prove. And they give you the book, they say, well, this is the oldest book in the world. That's what they're telling you. That's what they're telling you. But, with everybody, throwing you on the bus and I riding with you and all that, I mean, you just remember it. You just remember it. And this ain't even the top 10 crazy shit that he done said. He ain't even said nothing. He shared a post, and now at the end of the day, they get you in, they put you in the bind. No, he gotta apologize and he gotta do this, but when old girl, the Jewish girl, put that black face on, ain't nobody make her apologize. But then again, her demographic ain't black. That's not who she targeting. Like, we can be an outrage. We can protest our shows, throw eggs on her, throw paint on her clothes, like Peter do minks and stuff. But that ain't her demographic. She don't do stuff for black patrons. But like I told y'all, the NBA ain't no different. I told y'all years ago when y'all was in here talking about NFL and stuff, how the NFL and the NBA is superior to the NFL and all that stuff. I told y'all it's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. It's all the same. But for the WNBA to turn their back, any of their players turn their back, well, let's let you know. Ungrateful. 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 Simple as that. Ungrateful. And you already know LeBron got a problem with Kyrie off rip. So that shouldn't be wow, you gotta understand, dude, how the system works. You can't diss the person that paying you. It's just come on. You think they're gonna keep paying you? You can't question their religion, you can't question their culture, and they paying you. So when you turn around and you make, I can't say you make these type of remarks, but you got everybody pissed off before this with the jab and all that, and they seem like they was forcing, people that look like Kyrie, black people, to get the jab, and everybody else was getting religion and medical exemptions and all that type of stuff. You know what time it is. They hate when you question it. It only becomes an issue when black people question something. So, but at the end of the day, if he ain't gonna have support, like Nick Cannon made them statements, whatever, he ain't get no support, and Nick Cannon quickly apologized before they stripped him of all his brand deals and stuff. He's still making his money. He tested it. He put his feet in the shallow end. And black people didn't disappoint. They didn't disappoint. He didn't get no support. So, like I said before, any black athlete, dude, I know this ain't gonna be what people want to hear. But any black athlete, dude, it ain't worth it. If you're gonna take a stand, make sure you get your money out of whatever Hollywood business you getting, sports entertainment business you getting. Make sure you get your money. Trust me, because you can't fund a revolution on capitalism or on a white man's dollar. Can't. Come on. The best thing that the man can do is start a farm, get some land. That's the best thing he can do. Because they can't do shit to you then. They got to come to you on how to eat and how to survive. What can they do? So, but of course, black people not gonna disappoint on that standpoint. You already knew they wouldn't stand in with Kyrie. They still gonna wear Nikes. Still. They still gonna watch the NBA. And if you don't feel like you gotta apologize, shoot, now you see they no different NFL players. I wouldn't apologize. But then again, if your money ain't right, you ain't got another choice. I get the sense that he was already ready to retire. seemed to be smart with his money. So, but I mean, it is what it is. Let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance of notifications. We go live and drop video. Financially, want to support the channel? Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree, find me on Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. And peace.